Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff at the Glorious Uncertainty, and I am out and about, and I am in Scotland. So that way, Stranraer. That way, Dumfries. Right. What we're doing here today on the 11th. I tell you what we are doing. We're wrestling with a 10-point deficit. So we've got to be careful. We've got to use as many stats getting in the van. We've got to use as many stats as we can to turn this around to help support and get more confidence in the betting. So in the selection, not in the betting, but in the selection. Right, we're going to be playing at Ascot in a 455, okay? But let me hit you with some statistics. 4, 5, 6-year-olds in that race, 10 out of 10. Older than that, no. So it was only 3, so 3 have gone instantly. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 either won, came second or third on their last outing. Okay, that's a stat, but again, there's quite a few of those. Now, let me just find the weight comparisons. I've got all that as well somewhere. I've got loads of paper. Weight comparisons, 9 stone and above, winners 7%. If you are placing 9 stone and above, right, you're looking at 27%. That's placed 1 to 4 in that race over the past 10 years. Carrying 9 stone and above, you are looking at 27% chance of that happening. 9 stone, just below 9 stone, 3.5%, that's half as many, get the win. And for those to place 1 to 4 is 12%, which is, you know, getting on a third, 2/3 as bad. So really the weight, up in the weights is an advantage, okay? So where does that bring us? We've got to look now really at the boys versus girls. Now this is really interesting. Over the past 10 years, there have been 179 appearances. That's the boys, colts, geldings, whatever. Okay, they won 4.5% of that time. So 179 of those 179, 8 of them won. Okay, so that leaves 2 for the girls. But how many girls ran? Yeah, only 16. 16 in the past 10 years. Now, they won 2, that's 12.5%. That's almost 3 times more than the boys, right? But obviously, you've got to have a good horse. You've got to have a good filly to win this race, okay? So, also, of those that placed, 5 of the 16 placed, that's 31%. 31% of the girls placed in that race of the past 10 years. And that's a stiff track. Ascot, stiff track, but you've got to have a good horse. It's got to have run, its previous out, it's got to come first, second or third in its previous outing, according to the stats, that's 9 out of 10. And it's got to be either a 4, 5 or 6-year-old. So we've got that. Now don't forget what we're doing here. We're wrestling, or I am, wrestling with a 10-point deficit on the account. So it's all about confidence. You know about that. You know what I'm talking about. If you step away from it and you just take a good look, you've got to have things to back up your selections. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what I've done with this. Another car going past. That's what I've done with this bet. So Ascot 455 is a confidence thing. It's a confidence thing. Wrestling with a 10-point deficit. That's the harsh reality of what's happened at the moment over the past month. And it's Champagne Sarah. Champagne Sarah is the selection. Each way, £12.50 each way, straightforward each way. I don't think I can't go in. If you look at its last race, it was superb. It was flying home over the trip. A word of caution as well regarding the favourite, Let me just check. The favourite is that it would be the if Brave Nation wins and favourites do have it, I can't see that being the favourite. I really can't. I can't see Brave Nation being the favourite. Might have shot myself in the foot with that statement, but the reason for that is on a distance thing. The previous winners of this race have all either won at the distance or have come down from a longer trip. Brave Nation's going up. It's going from 5 to 6, which is going to prove very, very difficult, I think, for that horse. But it's horse racing. Might be completely and utterly wrong. But our bet is Champagne Sarah. That's what I'll be backing. Champagne Sarah. Ascot 455. There it is. There it is. Each way, £12.50 each way. Is now showing I'm looking 16s. But on the exchange, I think it's 17.5. I'm convinced that price will go. I am convinced. If you look at the stats, 31% chance of that horse placing, opposed to the boys, which are, well, just a win, but the win is 4.5%. It's 12.5 with the girls. So we've got a good filly there in Champagne Sarah. That's it from me. 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes. Come on. Let's see if we can start turning this ship around. Okay, that's it from me. However you play the game, be lucky. I'll speak to you later. Cheers. Bye for now. Bye-bye.